just that magic that they're so calm that they transfer into you, that sort of gives me the feeling you're doing the right thing, just keep doing what you're doing. I'm Max Bergman, and I'm the owner and I guess founder of DromeDairy Body and Skin.
A man, his dog and his camel.
What do you like about them?
Oh, they are actually quite affectionate animals. You know, they have a bit of a bad reputation, but they're actually really affectionate and cuddly animals, and quite intelligent overall. I think that's, you know, it's quite fascinating how they adapted as well to the, you know, Australian environment.
Very well.
Yeah, very well. That's why we've got so many.
Max Bergman has adapted to his environment too. He's a camel farmer, athlete, father, and he's also legally blind.
Probably the only blind camel here in Australia, if not the world.
Forrest, the seeing eye dog, is the only obvious sign that Max faces challenges at all.
I fully relax and trust him when I'm together with him, so absolutely, like he's giving me this extra, you know, support, and also it's also a good indication for a lot of people that don't know me that I'm actually visually impaired.
Max was diagnosed with a degenerative eye condition at 8 years old. He now has around 2 to 3% peripheral vision, but he hasn't let anything hold him back.
My parents always let me play and get on with things the normal way, and you know, that's pretty much what I've got out of it anyways. You know, they gave me this sort of you can do attitude because they never sent me to a special school or anything, so they just let me live a normal life and, you know, deal with the things in a way that, you know, you can do them.
It was that sort of attitude that led Max to compete at the Paralympics in Athens and Beijing, a middle distance runner competing for his native Germany.
I did get silver and bronze medals, so pretty close, and I was always, you know, around a strong middle field, put it that way.
These days Max calls Australia home. After completing his PhD in agricultural science at UWA, his career took an unusual turn.
It actually originated from my wife, because she knew I was always passionate about farming, and she saw that documentary, you know, about how many wild camels we've got in Australia, and she made the mistake to tell me, and I looked into all that and got really fascinated about this animal. And yeah, and that's when I, you know, started.
Australia has the largest wild camel population in the world. They were introduced here in the 1840s and now number around 1.3 million. Max believes it's a largely untapped market.
We bring them in from the bush so they're not killed. Then we train and tame them, and then we put them through our dairy system and milk them. And then we use the milk for skin and hair care products. The importance to me to rethink the entire way of how we milk and create that mobile dairy was really to be more sustainable. We've now, with that system, to decentralize our operation, actually created the world's first mobile milking system. So the front trailer of that little mini row train, as I always call it, is actually the section where the camels come in and are physically being milked, whereas the back trailer follows along and has the milk tank and all the technology like vacuum pump and cooling system in it. And we just take that out to the camels and milk them out in the paddock. So when a cow comes in, we get it started, put the milking cups on, and then the computer will detect the milk flow automatically. And once the milk flow drops to a certain level, it'll automatically remove the suction cups from the udder. So as I'm blind, basically legally blind, it's quite hard for me to come up with plans and drawings. So when we designed that system, I actually had to imagine it almost. So I've got this vision, like I always say I'm a blind guy, but I've got a vision. Hey, at the moment we've got a collection called the Feel Good Collection, and it's out of 6 products. So we've got a lotion,
a hand and body wash, a shampoo and conditioner, and a bar soap and a lip balm.
It's almost hard to believe that animals that once roamed wild in some of the harshest conditions in the country can produce products as delicate as this.
Australia's best kept secret.